Brrr, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, it's the Rigmarole! A completely improvised comedy show that's made up from your suggestions. Look who's with us today. Oh, this is very exciting. We have a wonderful improviser with us today. We're very excited to have the blasphemous and pedigreed Dana Blasingame is with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. Yes, and we also have the smooth and loving Marc Little.
Yay! Smooth and loving.
And we also have the buttery and boisterous Kerby Grubb.
Yes. Buttery and boisterous. If you've never seen our show before, we make it up based on your suggestions. So let's get you typing in adjectives and nouns right now. We're going to go ahead and get the title of this here episode from your adjectives and nouns. So get to typing. We play lots of different characters. We go forwards and backwards in time. Sometimes we'll play each other's characters. Tell them about the bell, Marc.
When you hear the sound of the bell, you will know that a new idea is about to come in. That's the way we signify we want the screen to go blank and we want to start something else. And that's really pretty much it.
We got some great suggestions. Roll them in. Let's run them down. Freakish.
Yeah.
Fur trader.
Okay.
Friendly.
Fireman.
We got some alliteration from Julie. Thank you. Content.
Julie's just firing them all.
Salmon.
Comic.
Stylish.
Okay.
Bus driver.
Dana, why don't you take some of these?
Okay, hungry. Tightrope walker. A hungry
There we
tightrope
go.
walker.
Annoying. Oh, meowing.
Model.
Cat trainer.
Good.
Therapist.
Cat.
Clown.
Youthful.
Mindful.
Lively.
UPS
driver.
Candid. Twisted.
Twisted.
Dopey.
Oh.
Twisted UPS driver.
Organ tuner.
Organ tuner. I like that.
I like that. Content. Content's coming up a lot. You guys.
Content's big. Violinist.
Mean. Mean
Milkman.
Wizard.
Wizard.
Crazy.
Oh my god.
Sheep shaver.
Sheep shaver.
Cameraman.
All right.
Wicked. Okay.
Wicked.
I think we liked organ tuner.
Liked organ tuner, UPS driver, mean, stuck out.
Okay. Milkmaid.
Yeah.
Night watchman. No wizard. No wizard. I'll do that one again. Backpacker. Door. Thanks, Chad. All right, let's choose an adjective that goes with organ tuner. What about
Sassy.
mindful?
A mindful organ tuner sounds.
Mindful organ tuner.
Okay, deal.
Okay, this is going to be a crazy show. I can tell right now. A mindful organ tuner. This is wonderful. Thank you so much for the awesome suggestions. A couple more prompts to get some suggestions. These suggestions will inspire us to create situations, scenarios, characters, and the like. Miss Blasingame, would you like to give our audience a prompt?
I'd love to. Exotic treats? Have you had them? Are there ones you like?
Mm-hmm.
Are there treats you'd like to try that have yet to be invented? Exotic treats.
And please don't answer yes or no.
She knows.
Drawbridge oiler. Swampy.
Oh, chocolate-covered crickets.
crickets.
Keto-friendly granola.
Oh.
Lychee.
Okay.
Oh.
Kangaroo jerky.
Whoops. Got you cookie dough.
Yum.
Chocolate-covered crickets is sweeping the nation, you guys. Dapes.
Chocolate ants. She just wonderful.
Raisin.
That's my sister.
Doritos.
Communion.
Communion.
Dipped hippie.
I think it's dipped hippias. Gluten-free pineapples. Turkish delight. Oh,
Specific and broad at the same time.
I like Turkish delight.
Turkish delight. Okay, dude.
Yeah, I like that one. I mean, you guys, honestly, so many. Those are so good. Dapes. Don't forget about.
You really whet your appetite.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Okay, nutty jam filled sugared cookies. Okay, thank you guys for that. And our final prompt, Mr. Little, you want to take this one?
What is a place you might find an animal? I'm curious.
You guys know animals, right?
Yeah.
You guys know about animals, huh?
You guys know about animals, right? What's the place that you might find one?
We're not dealing with people who don't know about animals here.
Yeah, right.
It could be a pedestrian place. It doesn't have to be an exotic place.
No, it doesn't have. No. We've definitely exhausted the exotic. Yeah. Although those were wonderful, and what a great prompt, might I add.
Thank you. Are you throwing those up, or I'm throwing them up?
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for them to roll in.
Okay.
I know the internet's a little slow.
Oh, I got you then. Let's see. We've got a cave.
Oh,
We've got a zoo.
Yeah. Okay.
In the back corner of a swampland in southeast Florida, next to a rock.
yeah.
A zoo.
Zoo. Chad, I kind of knew Chad was going to go zoo.
He likes zoos.
Under the bed.
Under the bed. The airport.
Airport. That would be a zany place to find an animal. Inside.
Backyard.
A dam.
No wizard.
You're right. The DM.
The DMZ. In the gutter.
I see
Back-
you.
What's
Sorry, the
this?
garage
Your Surrey.
luggage.
These are going too fast.
Slaughterhouse. Your pool.
Ralph's.
Ralph's.
On a branch of a maple tree munching on an acorn.
Oh, awesome.
I like the
Also makes sense.
specificity. It's so good. In the refrigerator. Chris Little, you are right. Airport.
Around, yeah.
All right.
All right, what do we like?
There was one that was like next to a rock or a boulder or something
Oh,
in
yeah.
like Florida or something.
Okay. In
In the back corner of a swampland in southeast Florida next to a rock.
I'm also partial to this one.
yeah, exactly.
The Dims. The Dims.
Which part of Florida was it? Central Florida?
Let's get it right. Get it right, you guys.
Oh, southeast.
Florida. Southeast Florida. Okay.
Oh my
Next to
God.
a rock. All right, perfect.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you for your suggestions.
So much. What a wonderful and strange group of audience members that we have tonight. Really great. Thank you guys so much. So let's run them down. What do we have for exotic treats?
For exotic treats, we have Turkish Delight. For a place you might find an animal, we have in the back corner of a swampland in southeast Florida next to a rock. And tonight's episode of the rigmarole, if I can get off the screen. I would love to get off the screen. There it is entitled
A Mindful Organ Tuner.
George, I think I hear that organ again.
Daphne,
Mom and Dad.
Oh,
my boy,
sweet.
your mother's hearing organs again. I was out in the garage fixing up the old Chevy.
I was in my room fixing my old notebook.
And I'm out here by the swamp in nothing but my robe.
Daphne, darling, I've told you, you've got to come out in more than just your robe. It's unseemly here. This is our new neighborhood. We can't be showing the neighbors in such a light.
I know, but when I hear that organ at 2 a.m. in the morning just calling to me, I can't resist. There's something about it. It's both intoxicating and strangulating. It makes me feel alive and, well, it steals a part of me every time I hear it. It fills me with a childhood innocence, and at the same time, it reminds me of every trauma I've ever lived through.
Oh, Daphne, the poetry.
Hello, Miss Daphne. I'm so glad you're here at the local market again. It's my pleasure to check you out.
Oh,
You're not going to get poetic about your groceries again, are you?
well, I might with these prices. It's so exciting moving from Atlanta all the way down here to the Florida swamps. Everything's so cheap. Oh my God, $6.99. The last time I had a piece of red meat that was $6.99, my God, I must have been 8 years old, and I was with my family away on a long vacation. Oh God, and Papa, he just started yelling at us, screaming at us, really. And I ran back to the van. It was so terrifying. God, this place really brings out the memories in me.
I have a
$7
van.
cash?
Yes, cash is accepted and preferred here.
I love that you work here at the grocery store. You're an artist, you're an organ tuner by day, but then you're also a grocery store man by night.
Well, tuning organs doesn't necessarily pay the bills. Just more of a passion project, Miss Daphne.
And speaking of tuning the organ,
Yes?
do you hear a tune at night?
Ooh. Oh.
So odd to hear it here in the grocery store.
Well, that's old man Organ, who lives nigh on 36 meters from here.
So it's not just in my head. I'm not just making it up.
No, it's very, very real.
Old man Organ. Well, he certainly has an appeal. There's something about that music that just drives me crazy.
Well, Miss Daphne, you play your cards right and you may just get to meet him. Maybe. Excuse me. Charles?
Billy Bob, I've seen you've come down 36 meters from the grocery store to once again interrupt me in my organ tuning.
Well, I just tell you, people are talking about your playing around these parts, and I've been telling them if they play their cards right, they just may get to meet you. So don't make me a liar.
I am not making you a liar, my friend Billy Bob, but as you understand, this is Southeast Florida, okay? And when people want to tune organs, they are at their own leisure to do so, all right? Now, I understand that you are a young apprentice in the organ tuning business, but I'm old man Organ.
I understand who you are.
George, sweetheart. Oh, thank
Yes,
God.
yes, Daphne, my dear, my dear. Thank you for putting on a blouse. I appreciate that. The neighbors did call and they did complain.
You're welcome. I will clothe myself for you, George. I will compromise.
Well, that's great. Except when I don't want you to be clothed, which is in the evening time. You're out in your robe. Anyway.
One of these days I'll get it right, George. One of these days.
Oh.
Anyway, could I have just a sliver of your time, please? Please,
Okay,
George.
yeah. I mean, I got the old Chevy to get to, and
I know you're greasing up, George.
I'm greasing up for the big race.
I just want to talk about our son. I've been noticing changes in him lately since we moved.
You mean the way he walks into a room, says what he's doing, and then leaves the room?
And that knife that he's always carrying behind his back. You've seen it. I know you've seen it. We haven't talked about it, but you've seen it.
God damn it, woman! I don't want to talk about this. This is.
Please, George, please. I don't mean to anger you when you're oiling.
When we
Hello,
left.
sweetie.
Hello,
Hey,
boy.
Mom and Dad.
Don't you look beautiful today?
You're looking mighty fine, boy. Look well rested and not too crazy today.
Today's
Hey.
going to be a beautiful day for you, honey.
Every day's a beautiful day when you have carpet indoors.
Yes, it is. And maybe today at recess you'll play with the other kids.
Yeah. Why don't you leave the knife at home today, and when you're at work you could make a couple of friends.
How do I do cutting if I leave my knife at home?
Well, that's an excellent question.
You got me there.
You've got your mom and your dad there.
I'm outside. It's hard for me to hear you.
I think he needs to see a specialist.
Did you say something to me?
Well, we was just talking, your mom and
About
I.
lemon meringue pie. We were talking about making lemon meringue pie.
We were talking about making love in the rain tonight.
Oh, and that's on the note of the pie. I think I can help with my knife. On the note of the love, I would prefer to be not here.
And we would prefer that as well. But mother, I don't want to get too into details, but she hasn't been really that available since we left Atlanta. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you, my family, that just to remind you, the reason we left Atlanta in the first place was this type of behavior. Out of town meeting in Primpleston, Georgia. We have a point of order here. And, sir, would you like to address the council in terms of what you've been seeing and hearing in the night in your neighborhood?
Well, here in Georgia, it's usually a generally quiet neighborhood that we have lived in.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Very quiet. We pride ourselves on our quietude.
And I moved here 47 years ago because of the peace. I was done with the big city of Memphis. And
Has anyone seen my shirt? I've forgotten my shirt. I don't know where I put it. Sorry, gentlemen. I'm just looking for my shirt.
Well, if that isn't peaceful as well.
But this is the type of thing that I came here to speak to the council as well. This is the type of thing we're talking about. This woman and her husband. He's up all night working on cars. She's running around with no clothes on, and their son. Oh.
George.
Yes, Daphne.
Well, I was just remembering that time that we got kicked out of that small town in Georgia before we moved down to Florida. And I just don't want that to happen again.
Neither do I, my lovely wife. Neither do I. And this is why I'm reminding you and our son, who is adopted by me, comes from an estranged father on your side, although I have...
Did I just hear something about me being adopted by you?
Well, you're 18 now, so Quentin, I feel like it's time that you know the truth.
I'm not ready for the truth, Pa.
Belvedere, call him by his given name. Belvedere. That's the name your real parents gave you.
Belvedere.
When they had you in an airport. When your mother had you in an airport stall.
I was born in an airport stall.
I was born in a stall at the Atlanta National Airport.
I didn't want to do this, but it's 18. You're ready. You should know.
This explains my visions. I've been having so many visions of planes for years, and I never had the heart to tell you, because I know you two both fear flying so dreadfully.
Put the knife down.
Put it down.
Put
that knife down.
Put it down.
Put it down, sweetheart.
Put it down, Quentin Belvedere.
Quentin.
Bellflower Belvedere.
This is a knife that I can't put down.
And why is that? Oh my God! No, my boy! My only adopted son! This is a terrible idea. Never tell the truth!
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. God, if you
Hello.
are listening,
Hello, Daphne. Yes, it is I, the Almighty, creator of heaven and earth. I had a few minutes, and I heard you whimpering, and I thought since, well, things have been going pretty rough for you, I thought I'd just, I'd go ahead and communicate directly.
Well, this is thrilling. I've been dreaming of this my whole life.
Well, I've only got a few minutes, so let's make the most of it.
Okay. God,
Okay.
I think I may have driven my son to do something horrible, but it was not my intention. And
No, I saw. Yes. That was, even for me, unexpected.
right. Anyway, I want to move on from the tragedy and I want to honor my son, but I also just finally want to fit into a town. I just want to
That would be nice.
Hey, welcome to Randall's Miniature Golf. You looking to move on from a tragedy or something? Is this to take your mind off it?
Hi. I would like to take my mind off a tragedy.
We're here, Randall, to take our mind off a tragedy. We had read on the internet that you specialize in tragic moving on from after events with your miniature golf course here.
That also birthday parties, sometimes first dates. So it's pretty $14 per person, get you 2 balls and 1 club.
Okay, well, I brought my own club. It's actually a very sentimental club.
We actually do not allow outside clubs.
Okay. So I should let it go.
I mean, I would. You don't have to let it go, but you can't play with it here. That's kind of the main.
Okay.
The main idea is part of. You have to understand. I'm a businessman.
Sure.
Part of my business is
I fix Chevys. I fix Chevys all night, so I understand.
I don't really have skills. I'm just forced to stay at home, and I lose things frequently.
Well, yeah, 'cause you sound like a bit of a liability.
That's what he says.
Well, fair enough.
18 months earlier, 18 years, that is. Ma'am, are you okay in there? I'm supposed to clean the bathroom here at the airport. I'm just wondering. Sounds like you.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, it's so ugly. Oh my God! Oh my God! Take care of it.
Oh my God!
3 minutes earlier. From that point. Janitor, I just saw a very pregnant woman who basically was giving birth walk into that bathroom. I think, I know it's the women's restroom and all, but I think you're within your rights. You should probably go in and make sure she's okay.
Yeah, I think I will. Thank you, actually, for bringing it to my attention. I am the lead janitor, actually, here at the Atlanta International Airport. So I do take pride in the cleanliness of our restrooms. Now, it's interesting that you said that she might be maybe having a baby, because I was told at one point that my cleaning was so good that you could eat off the floor and you could even have a surgery in one of the bathrooms. But I'll go check it out.
That's a good idea.
Oh my God! I never had an airport on the floor picnic before. This is kind of cool. Maybe some people will join us.
I'm just so happy that you were open to my my profile.
Of course, can I have the pasta salad? I'm just going to dump it right on the tile.
You know what? I love that. And I'm just so excited that you are so open because here's the thing. This is the cleanest airport in the tri-state area. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and you want a little Chardonnay? A little Chardonnay? I'll just suck it up.
Yeah, go try it. Try it. Oh my God.
This is the cleanest airport bathroom ever. Here comes the man of the hour. Here he comes. This is Lewis. He's actually my cousin. Yeah.
How do you spell that? I'm going to leave you a positive Yelp review.
It's actually a very interesting spelling because I am Turkish. So there's a silent L and then another L. So the first L is silent, but then it's L-L-O-U-I-S with a letter after that.
Wow, very cool. Very cool.
And his name shall be spelled L-L-O-U-I-S with a letter.
Well, okay, can I just...
Yeah, make sure you get this down. I don't read or write.
Okay. Can I intervene here for a second? I mean, I know it's not my place, right?
It's not.
I'm just the name scribe. I'm the name scribe. But I know you love LL Cool J. I see the shirt. I see the hat.
LL Cool J is the coolest J around. That's why I want the two first letters of my son's name to be. And by the way, is my wife okay? Because she looked pretty rough after she had the old push 'em outs there.
Well, it's that's par for the course. And I'm honestly not a doctor. I'm the name scribe, so I'm not really qualified to make
LLOUIS with a letter. Where's my son? Bring me my boy.
I'm just gonna put any letter after him.
Yeah, no, write the words with a letter.
Okay.
I would like to speak to your manager.
I work directly for the state. Okay. I
guess I want to talk to the governor.
Well, I guess you do.
Our time spent at the Atlanta International Airport was incredible. Made much more so by our friend. I can't remember the spelling of his name, but all I can say is that he was a Turkish delight. Okay, what do you think, sweetie? Sound good?
Sounds really good, Debbie. I would actually put some of your trademark wit at the end.
Okay. All I can say is that he was a Turkish delight, which I would like to return back to and indulge in time and time again, if you know what I mean. Winky, smiley face, winky, smiley face.
Make sure you do winky, winky, smiley face.
You like that or you don't like that?
I love it.
Okay, all right. And then little tongue out emoji.
My friends, let me be the first to welcome you to Istanbul. I recently immigrated here from Ireland. Get in the back, and I'll take you around.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, honey, isn't this fun?
This is fun. We're doing it. We're connecting. We're getting a quality time.
Honeymoon part 2, okay? I screwed up the first time.
Yes, you did.
But I'm not doing it this time. Honeymoon 1 is forget it. Honeymoon 2, this is the good stuff.
Oh,
we have this rapport. We do this. We have this rapport.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, enough about us. You were telling us your story.
Of course. My story goes like this. When I was 4 years old, I went to preschool. And it was a touching time in my life. I tell you.
Stop tickling me. Stop it. Stop.
I remember having snack. And crackers and juice.
You're so funny.
Why am I funny?
Oh, it's just like kind of an ironic, sad, dark humor, you know. I think you were joking, right?
It was a joke, right?
Yeah. It was a
When we went on our honeymoon part 2, we found the most delightful and hilarious golf cart driver. He took us around, gave us a wonderful Irish accent, which we're not even still sure if it was real or not. And he really showed us what being in love in the back of a golf cart could be all about. If anyone wants to do a honeymoon part 2, I recommend Turkey. But make sure you get the Irish funny guy. Or was he? Does that sound good, hon?
Yeah, add some of your signature wit at the end. Honey, add the signature wit.
Okay, I'm thinking.
But in fact, he could not muster any signature wit.
I swear to God, if you don't add that signature wit.
I'm trying. I just can't think of any signature wit.
Lorenzo started to panic because he knew what his wife was capable of.
Oh my God, what she's capable
Ah!
Okay,
No!
signature wit. Okay.
Make me laugh! Entertain me! Ladies, I am so glad that you joined me for brunch because I have got to gab. Okay.
It's the Gab Fest this morning.
It is.
Mimosas.
It's the Gab Fest past the lemon cheesecake bread because I have something sweet and a little sour to tell you.
Lorenzo. Sweet and
Lorenzo.
sour lemon cheese bread for me.
That's right. What did you, Shirley, you brought something, right?
Yes, of course I did.
Good. Sorry, I'm not trying to be controlling.
No, you're never controlling, sweetheart.
Okay, great. Anyway, so hands on the table while I'm talking. Okay,
Oh.
cool. Hands on the table. All right, because like full attention.
I was
Okay.
mid second bite.
Okay, well, chew it up and put your hands on the table.
Shirley, hands on the table. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, this
I
feels
apologize.
good. This feels really good. We're all on our devices. We're just jumping on cake. And anyway, Lorenzo. So last night, I really gave it to him. I just told him if he doesn't make me laugh, like I wasn't like too harsh, but like if he doesn't make me laugh, I said, I'm out. That's it. Like I'm ready to be with a stand-up comedian. Like I'm so tired of this day in, day out boring life. Like all I want and need is just to laugh and to feel good. And I just want to be with someone funny, you know? Keep your hand on the table.
Here's on.
I just want to bring some lightness and love because I'm a fun person. I'm a fun person. I deserve to be with somebody fun, right?
You're fun.
Waiter, we actually need another picture of mimosas over here.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
We do.
I was having fun with my husband the other day.
Oh, that's a surprise. Tell us more.
Yeah, tell us more about that.
He was reading the paper and he said, "Well, look, the Dodgers won." And I said, "They dodged that loss."
Well, look, hon. Dodgers won.
They dodged that loss.
Honey, I keep telling you this, and you don't believe me, but you should go into professional comedy.
Mom, you're so funny. You should go into professional comedy.
That's right.
That's what Dad says.
Well, if the whole family thinks so, then it would be a shame for me not to.
Mom, you're funny. Professional comedy.
Back at brunch. Actually, I have a comedy show coming up this very weekend, and I would love if you two would honor me with your presence in the audience. I have some really great material that I'm just waiting to use.
Melinda, would it be okay if I got us all tickets?
So much enthusiasm, Linda. It means a lot.
Next Tuesday at the comedy show.
This is fun.
It's gonna be so fun.
Support Melinda.
I'm excited that we were able to all get out of the house for this.
I love when other people shine. I love it.
Yeah, I know that about you. You love it when people shine.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, it looks like the show's just gonna start right up with the first comedian. Okay. No MC or anything. I love it. Jump right in.
This is. I'm sorry to have to announce that there is no MC at this show.
You can do it. You got this.
Thank
You're the funniest.
Thank you.
Mom, you got this, Mom. You got it. You can joke all the time.
Okay.
Mom!
Thank you, everyone.
Do it, honey. Give him the good stuff like you do at home. You want me to read something from the paper?
That was actually my first joke. Has anyone read something recently from the paper they could share a line from?
I've read something from the paper recently.
I read something from the paper. I also read something from the paper.
Well, we can guess. Then I guess we're gonna have a lot of jokes. We can go around the room, and everyone can tell me what you read recently. You, sir, first. Go ahead, miss.
I read that the stock market is tanking and that we will be in the grips of recession for a bit longer.
Make it funny! Make it funny!
You got this, Mom. You got it. Make it funny.
The stock market is tanking? I guess we're not in the DMZ. Thanks, everyone.
At that very moment in the DMZ. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this non-MC show on YouTube right now?
Yeah, that's it. I mean,
They're talking smack about us.
well, I mean, smack is just kind of stating the obvious about
No,
it.
I won't have it anymore, man. This is the DMZ, okay? No. You don't go on YouTube and start talking smack about the DMZ. Okay, we're on a tight ship here in the DMZ.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Why was somebody talking smack about the DMZ?
About the DMZ?
Oh, it's on! It's on!
What's up?
You guys, I've been trying to practice mindfulness, and let me say that your vibe is the opposite of what I'm trying to achieve.
Oh, Jeremy, go back to tuning your organ. You're not DMZ material. Gwen and I are going to Southeast Florida to put a stop to this. Southeast Florida, we're coming for you.
No, that's fine. It's fine.
It's so nice, George, to finally feel at home. It took a while, and there were some hits and misses along the way.
Yeah,
From
sure
my
were.
heart,
There sure were, Daphne. And look, I got the old Chevy running.
we finally did. We're having regular sex.
I couldn't be happier. But Daphne,
More martini.
yes, I do want some more martini. Give me a little sippy sip. Give me a little sippy.
Oh, that's a big sip.
I got a piece of olive in that one.
Oh, don't swallow it. Don't choke. Don't hurt yourself. Don't accidentally die on me. Don't do it.
Ever since our son stabbed himself in the stomach, you've been just a joy.
Well, thank you for coming to the hospital as a patient with an olive stuck in your throat. I greatly appreciate your business.
It was an accident.
Well, most things lodged in the throat are, if I can tell you from a medical point of view. Well, sir, I'd like to be able to fully diagnose before I fix. You understand?
It's okay. We should continue conversing for a bit. He'll be fine.
I would feel better about that. Anyhow,
I
this,
love to hear a doctor speak.
well, a doctor loves to speak. You understand? You understand that so often people are just like, fix my throat, give me some medicine.
Oh, no ring on the finger either.
No, actually, and I noticed that your husband is just about dead.
Yes.
Perhaps I can interest you in a date at the old hospital. It's a bar.
Oh, I will take the IV lemon drop, please.
Absolutely. I didn't say, my name is Trevin. I'm your waiter tonight. Welcome to the old hospital. It's a bar.
Love the Kevin.
That's weird. Dr. McClintock,
Yeah.
this is the third time you've been in here this week with a different date. Weird.
Yeah, you have to understand, sometimes people become widows.
Oh, seems like a lot of times they do when you're around.
Well,
What would you like? Your usual?
I would exactly like my usual, please. Dirty stethoscope.
Okay, I'm your waiter, Trevin, and I'll be right back with a lemon drop and that stethoscope.
Okay, play your cards right. You'll get some new Crocs at the end of this, Trevin.
That's right, Trevin. Nice Crocs.
That's right. Oh, I bet you're a great tipper. I bet you are.
You don't even understand. The tip I leave changes these people's lives.
Here, they made us an amuse-bouche on a temperature stick. Go ahead, take a taste.
Yeah.
Put it all the way in, all the way back. Never had foamy salmon so far back in my throat.
I haven't either before, but I would again.
Well, I guess it all started when I was working at the old hospital, and I got a great tip that changed my life. It was a pair of really nice Crocs. From there, I left town, the city of Atlanta, and I never looked back. I started just taking my trademark enthusiasm and my signature wit everywhere I went. And then that's how I came to write this book.
Introducing our celebrity mixologist. It's Trevor from the hospital bar. Woo!
That's right, everybody. Check out these Crocs I got on. That's right. If you play your cards right, you're going to walk out of here with a life-changing pair of Crocs, too.
All right, Trevor, we're so excited to have you on the program today. We're talking with Trevor Scompf. He is the outrageous, wild personality known as the hospital mixologist, with his quirky brand of mixology and hospital humor. Trevor has a brand new show on the Food Network, and he's here today to make us a cocktail. Trevor, take it away.
So I like to call this the Crocky Docky. It comes from Southeast Florida, and it's a spritzer of lemon, it's a spruce of cherry, and it's a little bit of sadness.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let you know today we have a very special guest. He's on book tour, and we have Trevin. Now, Trevin, my first question for you is, it must be hard to have a name like Trevin, where so many people think you're Trevor, or you probably get all sorts of names. But I've noticed over the course of the interviews, I do a lot of research. I I pay attention.
Totally.
You haven't corrected a single person.
No.
Now,
I find that correcting people puts them off. Doesn't make them like you very much. People don't like to be corrected. They like to think they're right. And you know what? I'll let them think they're right, because then I get great tips and I get great information out of them. Like the one time I was at the old hospital waiting on this strange doctor who had a tendency to bring in widows a few times a week.
oh, classy.
Oh, still hoping for more lemon drop trips.
Here we are, lemon drop
Hey.
and
Have
step.
you seen my sexy doctor? Where did he run off to? Oh, I thought
Oh,
you
looks like he's
left.
back.
I was out checking to make sure they have a payphone here.
Oh, that was resourceful.
Well, you can never be too careful.
I see you guys got the complimentary amuse-bouche on a warm
did.
stick.
We did.
Yeah, can you actually just prop up our gurneys here? We need
Sure,
Yeah.
A little gurney fluff.
anything.
Gurney fluff for you. And how's your bedpan? Should I change that? Okay.
Probably a few more cocktails from now.
Yeah. The foamed salmon is actually leaving quite an interesting taste in the back of my throat.
Oh,
It
no. I hope you're not having an allergic reaction.
Uh,
You know what happens around here when guests have allergic reactions?
Is there a doctor in the house? It's you.
It is me.
Daphne, things have been going so great in our relationship, and now I finally am hearing it. I'm hearing what you've been hearing. This
I thought you were dead. I thought you died at the hospital. Be gone, foul ghost. Be gone.
And just like that, the foul ghost was gone. He traveled to where all ghosts travel to. Graveyards.
I hope to never hear that haunting organ music ever again.
Such a beautiful day for lunch in the graveyard.
Yes, it's my first week, and as you can tell, I'm dead.
That's a shame.
Yes, I know. Thank you very much.
Well, I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
Tommy, are you talking to another ghost, Tommy?
Yes, Tommy,
Yeah.
tell her you are talking to another ghost, because I'm right here, and I find it a little bit offensive that she can't see or hear me.
Well, Genevieve, when I come to the graveyard, that's why I like it here. I can see the ghosts. I mean, so I gotta talk to them. It'd be rude to just snuff them.
Daddy's got the gift. He can see the ghosts, and I can see the ghosts through Daddy.
That's absolutely right. And it feels good to know that you can see the ghost through me.
Is this your daughter? Wow, she's a very strange young girl. Clearly.
Well,
Oh, she can hear me.
she can hear you through me.
Through Daddy.
Okay, so if you're not here, then she can't hear me.
If I were to walk even 15 feet from here, she would have no idea, unless you followed me 15 feet, and then
If
she
we
did
would
as
have
well.
been mid-conversation and Daddy would have walked even 5 feet away, I wouldn't be able to see you anymore. Thankfully, Daddy's right here.
Luckily, I'm right here. Can you understand her, or is it only her that she is having a...
No, I can definitely understand her. And, I was thinking that being dead would be very lonely, but all of a sudden I have 2 friends already. So I feel like maybe this graveyard is not going to be that lonely of a place.
You make friends fast, don't you, pal?
Well, through you and your daughter, yes. I mean, thank God you're here sort of raking, I guess, the grounds.
Well, I'm also eating in a sandwich.
It's not that innocent, though. He
No,
may
it's
be
not.
eating a sandwich, and we may seem like friends, but we need something.
We are here because we need something.
What can a man who's been a ghost for a week do for you?
You can haunt someone. You can haunt your enemies.
What's
have
in
an
it for me?
There's an
Friends?
organ tuner, and
Oh.
we need you to take care of him.
By
This-
haunting him.
I got that part. Yeah. This organ tuner, wait, is this the organ man who lives up on the hill?
He's also a grocery store employee.
Oh, that one. Okay.
They-
Well,
they're-
I have something to confide in you, so come close. Don't walk too far away because I want both of y'all to hear this.
Okay.
My wife, although was very crazy when we moved here from Atlanta to Southeast Florida, she was driven to distraction. And by that, I mean absolute nutbaggery by this very sound of organ tuning, which happened all throughout the night.
That's because it's not just the sound of an organ. It's the sound of the devil. We work in a graveyard every night and we've seen things. We see things. Things that you don't understand yet, even as the dead.
Yeah,
Wow.
she's right.
Your daughter knows so very much about this. How can such a young person know so much about this type of witchcraftery?
Well, she's read a lot of books.
Chapter 1, Witchcraftery. What you need to do is you need to find an old graveyard. If you're a young girl and your dad works at the graveyard, then you should get near him. You should look out into the distance and walk through the gravestones. If you see a mausoleum, stay away from it. Mausoleums aren't good for ghosts because they're trapped inside. If you want to know more about witchcraftery, read on. This is a choose your own adventure book.
I'm here to pick up 2 books. And the first one is on witchcraftery, and the second one is on cocktails. It's by that very enthusiastic gentleman.
Yes, you are.
Trying to broaden my horizons.
Yes, you are. We love it when little girls come into the shop. Oh, you look very resourceful, like a very, very adult little girl. Very smart, very capable.
I'm very resourceful. One time I used a bendy straw so that I could breathe underwater in the bathtub.
Oh,
Yes.
I think that's charming. Do you know what an incantation is?
I've heard of them.
Okay, well, that's a start. I slipped a couple in your books.
Well, I look forward to reading them thoroughly.
Yes, I'm sure you do. I can tell you're one of us.
Yes.
A feminist. Yeah.
Yes, I am. Down with men.
My son, the organ tuner, come close to me. Come close to me. It is your grandfather and father, old man, organ. It is me. Forgive me. I am losing my mind to the death grip. But before I go, come closer.
I'm trying.
I want you
Well,
to-
this.
Hi, just wondering if you guys would like any more refills at the hospital cafe. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I think.
I forget.
I want to take a 7-Up with an ice cube.
Oh, okay, you got it. All right, and you're good.
I would
I'm
like.
so good, I am dying.
Oh, she was talking to me, grandfather.
Everyone's dying around here.
Oh,
All
right.
right.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take a 7.
She finds it hilarious that we are all dying.
Well, grandfather, it's not hilarious that you're
I
dying.
am your grandfather and your father,
Well,
and I will not go into the details of how that
Oh my
became a
God.
thing.
I am so sorry. I just need to apologize formally. You know how we're still going through the transition. Half the hospital bar is the new bar. Half of it is still a hospital. My bad, my mistake, and well, best wishes. And
Thank you for your best wishes. I am attempting to have a conversation. She's gone.
She is gone, grandfather.
Thank you.
It's such a strange type of hospital where the best they can do is best wishes.
Well, best wishes don't do me any damn good. But listen,
I know.
before I go to the final resting place, I want you to do something for me. I need you to do something very important.
Anything, grandfather.
I want you to tend and tune my organ, the one that I keep in the back of my house on the hill by the lake and the rock nearby.
Of course, grandfather, I would be.
Most importantly of all, be mindful. Be mindful.
I could do that, grandfather. I could do that.
Oh, there is a stirring in the air today. A storm is brewing. It's as if all the demons and hell itself are about to fly out and destroy every good thing on earth.
Daphne, my beautiful wife, I know that you cannot hear me now, as I am only a ghost and apparition that can only communicate through the man who eats sandwiches in the graveyard and his daughter. But
I actually miss that son of a bitch husband of mine.
Daphne, I would do anything for you, and I have been asked to. Oh, Daphne, are you driving? Are you drinking now again? Oh, Daphne. Oh, are you drinking and driving my Chevy? Daphne, now here we are in the Chevy that I fixed, and she's mixing drinks and she's driving. Daphne, if you can hear me, if you have any sense at all, I will haunt the organ tuna. I promise I will avenge you.
Have you or a loved one recently been implicated in a DUI, especially drinking and preparing cocktails while driving? Well, that's what we specialize here in at Bergner, and Johnson. So come on down. There's no need to go to jail and or sustain a very high fine and or join traffic school.
Cut, Jeff. Sorry, Jeff. It's going great. It's going great. I just want to make sure that we gonna get it right. Thank you, Isabel. Go ahead and get the last looks here. So, Jeff, your arms, I need them. Remember we talked about we need boxy elbows. Okay, this presents you with authority. Remember we talked about this. Yes, there we are. Get them up there. Get them up there nice and high. Okay, all right, that's perfect. Let's come in from your entrance. Back to one. Okay. And Bergner and Johnson commercial. Take 2. Action.
Have you or a loved one recently been implicated in a DUI where specifically you were drinking and making mixed drinks behind the wheel? Well, call us at Bergner and Johnson. There's no reason. Can we cut?
Yeah, let's go ahead and cut. Let's go ahead and cut. Isabel, what do you think? Because I thought that was going great.
It's going by the arm, but he's pulling. He's pulling under the
I feel the pulling.
It's a little lift.
Jeff, you got this. You are doing great. You look great. Your body looks very normal. It looks very casual on camera. I know it feels weird.
It does feel weird.
Like this is professional camera work acting right here, bud.
You're right.
This is what you wanted when you hired Isabel and Donnie Camera Company. We are the 2-person crew who does it all.
That's right. We are life partners, and we are also creative partners.
That's right. We are of a civil union marriage, not a traditional marriage.
Okay.
We have a prenuptial agreement, and actually, since you're a lawyer, maybe you can help us with that.
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea.
In this day and age, I definitely recommend a prenuptial agreement, especially in the sense when you two are both business partners.
Okay. Arms up. Okay. Good.
Cool.
Let's talk about it after. Okay. Last looks. Izzy, you got it.
All right. I'll just put my full faith.
All right. Let's
Put my full faith.
Get some chocolate crickets in there. And Bergner and Johnson. Drunk driving accident commercial. Take 3 and action.
Hello. Have you or a loved one recently been implicated in a DUI? Were you driving? Were you driving at the same time?
Organ tuna. I haunt thee from beyond the grave. I'm gonna get you with my haunt. I guess a better one. Oh, my wife Daphne, my beautiful wife. Can you see me?
Yes, It may be the multiple martinis that I pounded on the way over to the cemetery, but I can see you.
I am here to avenge you, to haunt this organ tuner who has clearly driven you to distraction after I moved from Atlanta down to southeastern Florida.
Well, I came here because I heard that incessant tune playing again. I thought it might lead me to the organ tuner himself or the player.
Well,
And then I thought I might just, I don't know, end things on my own terms.
yes, I was going to end things on my own terms as well. I was going to take revenge on him. But
Well, albeit
No.
we finally agree on something.
it's quite a day, isn't it, when it's taken us all this time through a death of our adopted son who was born in an airport, and me dying of a olive in my throat, you dating the doctor, which, by the way, I saw all that. I was there. I saw all that, but
I knew you would. Well, be quiet. Shh, be quiet. I think we're close.
well, I don't have to. You can't hear me.
One must not battle the organ. I must work with the organ.
It sounds like he's being very mindful. Maybe this is our opportunity. Daphne, I can't grab or touch him or do anything, but maybe you can use your metaphysical hands to take control of the situation.
I've never committed murder before.
Well-
I've thought about it many a time, but I've never actually done the act.
There's something so peaceful about tuning an organ, to be in tune with one's own self.
My
Yes.
hand is hot.
I'm touching your hands, Daphne, and I am possessing your hands.
They feel hot and they're inflamed. And I'm afraid. I'm afraid for what comes next.
It's as
Organ
though
tuner,
If he plays that song one more time,
one more time.
I'll do it.
Daphne, I love you. Daphne!